Hello and thank you for joining me. This is Freewill Tarot. My name is Harmony. Hello. And this reading is going to be for the sign of Aries. Hello Aries, and thank you for joining me. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. I start out doing my readings by giving you two messages off top. Let me get that in the camera. Two messages off top that Spirit really wants you to hear at this time to help you with your life journey. And then we'll go ahead and get into the tarot portion of your reading, okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. Aries, you start out with the Liberation card here, okay? So it is, Spirit is calling on you at this time to kind of liberate yourself from some old identities or addictions or habits that you've been keeping up for a long period of time. It is time for you to release that and liberate yourself, okay? Some of you, it could be where you push yourself harder, you focus more on money, you focus more on not taking care of your health the best. For some of you, you kind of don't eat right, don't sleep, or you drink, or you're not taking proper care of your body or your health here. All right. For others of you, it could just be where you're more focused on the external factors than what is going on within you. And so liberation is a call for you at this time, Aries, for you to kind of go within instead of so focused on the outer parts of what things look like, far as financial and material wealth, how things are perceived and how they look. There's a call for you to kind of go inward here. So I'm going to read this to you. It says, freedom comes when you release what no longer serves you, Aries. Let go and welcome new possibilities. Identify something that has been weighing you down, release it, and move forward. Okay? And a lot of times we keep those things in our life because it gives us some kind of pleasure or make us feel like we at least have some kind of control over a situation. But at this time, Spirit is calling on you, and you know what that is personally to you, that you continue to keep doing, but really it's no benefit to you, right? So it's a call on you to release that, okay? And I say that because you also have the Rest and Rejuvenate card here, Aries. So it's, again, it's a big call for you to kind of go within here, to take a step back. This is not the time for you to continue to keep pushing forward, or to ignoring your health or your body, or ignoring the, the elephant in the room for you. For some of you, I keep hearing the word addictions in my head. Some of you kind of maybe have some kind of alcohol addiction. Maybe you drink a lot. Maybe you have a lot of sex. It's something that you do that, causes you not to focus on what it is internally that is going on inside of you. And it is a call for you to kind of do that at this time. Spirit really wants you to kind of go inward, because they do have a new blessing set up for you. You have the Ace of Pentacles in your reading. These are tangible, brand new, stable beginnings where you don't feel like you have to work so hard, or you don't have to sacrifice your well-being so much just to achieve in life, okay? And I know Aries like to, you can go, you work really hard. But this is not the time for that. So I really try to caution you on that. You also have the open path here. So again, Spirit needs you to kind of take a step back for a minute so they can give you clarity on the inside. So it's time for you to have some reflection here. And the reason is because it's trying to open a new pathway for you, Aries, at this time. There's something brand new that Spirit is getting ready to bring into you. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the tarot portion of your reading, Aries. You start out again, like I told you, with the overall energy with the Ace of Pentacles. So some of you maybe have started new jobs. Some of you are thinking about starting a new job or a side project or a hustle. Some of you are just more focused on what can bring you in more financial abundance or stability, money here at this time. And this is something that Spirit is trying to bring into you. This is the hand of God offering you this new, tangible, practical, new beginning. But in order to bring that in fully to you, Aries, you have to be ready and prepared for it. Just saying that I'm ready is not the same as your vessel being prepared for what God has to give you, okay? I do get the energy that a lot of you maybe in the recent past had to overcome some kind of challenge here, whether it was health, whether it was family, or whether it was financial here. But I feel like now that things are kind of moving, because you do have the momentum here, but I feel like a lot of you have took that momentum and went way overboard, and that's why it's a call for you to kind of to pace yourself here with the rest and rejuvenation. And the reason is because Spirit is trying to talk to you, is trying to connect with you internally. Okay, it's really, you have to slow down in order to hear the guidance and the wisdom to line you up to where it is you need to be. Okay. A lot of you have been doing a lot of praying or manifesting here in the recent past. I do have the Magician card here. This is the manifesting card, where you have been trying to manifest something new or pray for something new to come into your life, whether it is more financial abundance, whether it is some more financial security, whether it is for your health or loved ones here, family. Or I feel like a lot of you is just to have more kind of independence here. You want to be, you are very independent already, Aries. And if anything comes along that makes you, feel like you need to do more to gain that independence, you're very well equipped to do that. However, sometimes that will run your body down, and it kind of leaves you in this loop, okay? Again, it's a big call for you to liberate yourself. I can't make this up. Spirit is really telling you, Aries, both these cards are liberation. They really want you to kind of let go of something here. It says, take control by rising above self-imposed limitations and reclaim your freedom. What is it that you're doing in your life, Aries, that is no benefit to you, but yet you do it? Is it overindulgence? Is it overindulgence in anything? Is it spending a lot of money? Is it not taking care of your health? Is it pushing yourself to the side for others? What is it that you're doing? And you'll know what it is personally, but whatever it is, Spirit is calling you to kind of to stop that, to release that, okay? They're telling you to be strong and find strength to kind of move out of your comfort zone, to kind of release some kind of control that you're trying to uphold over something. Something that you keep doing repetitively that does not serve you, Aries, okay? What they would like for you to do, and I do feel like a lot of you are hanging out with your friends here, because I do have the Three of Cups here twice. And some of you might have had some recent things that you celebrated with some friends. Maybe you went out with some friends. Maybe you had some kind of a celebration. Some of you maybe had I hear a new life has came into the family, a birth of a new life, or maybe a friend had a baby or a family member if it wasn't you. Some of you are just celebrating your friends for certain achievements. Maybe you've had some certain achievements. Maybe you're going out and drinking a lot and celebrating or hanging out more with your friends. Whatever it is for you. Spirit is fine with you doing that, celebrating yourself. But don't get so caught up that it's a distraction where you're not focused on what it is that you need to be doing at this time. And it's really a big time for you not to take so much action and forge ahead at this time, Aries. It is for you to kind of be self-reflective at this time. Everything that you've experienced over the last, I would say, couple of months, maybe even a year, it is a time for you to kind of reflect on that, to kind of get some more understanding of why that, if things wasn't going too well, or whether it was a relationship, whether it was career choices, financial, whatever it was for you. It's a time for you to kind of reflect on that so you can release it and make some changes to go down a new path here for yourself. All right. Some of you definitely have an air sign. I have a Leo here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini could be involved here with some of you. Yeah. And a Scorpio, okay, for some of you, and Cancer. Okay, so now you have the learning card here, and this is in your future position. So some of you are going to be learning something new here, okay? Maybe you're starting to look at a new job. Maybe you just recently started a new job or starting a new project. Some of you may be working with others, trying to plan something that brings in some more financial abundance to you, or stability. But it's something brand new that is coming in. Some of you, I heard child. For some of you, maybe had a child in the family, or you had a child, but if not, this is a tangible new offer, a new opportunity. It's just learning something new here, okay? And Spirit wants you to do this with care. I heard the word nurturing, so, take your time with this, learn with it. Don't just look at it from what you can get from it or benefit from it or how it's going to make you money. This is something that is new, but you need to nurture it into something, because it's going to bring this in, okay? It's going to bring in a brand new, tangible, big, win for you if you take your time and nurture it the proper way instead of rushing through and just looking at what it's going to, how it's going to benefit you. All right. There is a call on you, whether you have been having some kind of disagreements, falling outs, arguments, with some people in your life, friends, family, co-workers. It doesn't, it'll be different for all of you, but it's some kind of deceit. Could be even be in partnerships here. The spirit is calling on you to kind of be aware here with this situation. You do have a deceit card here, okay, Aries. It says be cautious with your plans, communication, or partnerships. Are all parties being forthright? So this could be even, like I said, in family situations, partnerships, relationships, anything like that. Be careful with what you say. Be careful with how much you convey to certain people at this time. Just watch yourself, okay? And if you are behind the scenes, because this can also be strategizing. So some of you could be making plans behind the scenes where you're not really sharing that information with other people. You're kind of keeping it close to your chest, and you're just planning personally on your own. When it comes to your family, Spirit is calling on you to trust your intuition, so trust your gut here. When it is something around your family structure or your family, they're calling on you to trust your intuition about the situation, right? Now be careful with how you act, but they also are calling on you to trust your inner self, your gut here. All right. So a lot of you Aries are going through a transformation at this time. So it was a lot of burdens you felt, a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things you felt like you needed to figure out. A lot of things that maybe were holding you back at some point, but I feel like they're starting to clear up and move forward. But I want to say at the very core of all this is why it's a caution for you not to just blaze ahead right now. You are still in the middle of a transformation. So a lot of you might not even be aware of that, but I am telling you that you are in the middle of a transformation. And this is why Spirit is calling on you to, reflect and release some things out of your life right now, okay? And I'm going to read this to you. And a lot of you had a lot of burdens, a lot of worries, a lot of fears, a lot of doubts over the last year or maybe last couple of months with something in your life, okay? It says something in your life, an identity, a belief, a relationship, or a habit, or even a cycle is ready to die, Aries. So it's something that you need to release here, as we talked about before here. And again, at the close here, it says moving on. So again, it's calling on you to release some things from the past here. It could be past habits, addictions, cycles, or even relationships, people, places, and things. But it's time for you to release something that you've been carrying around for a long time in the past. Okay, it could be just a mindset. Maybe you feel like you need to overachieve or work super hard. Just, maybe your only focus is on money and material wealth. Maybe you're focusing a lot on sex. Maybe you're focusing a lot on alcoholism. I don't know. Maybe it's a lot where you sacrifice yourself too much. You give so much and you care about, so much of your family that you don't take care of yourself. But if you're not here, how can you take care of your family? That's why it's important to be mindful and take care of yourself as well. It says moving on here. You may be clinging to the past here, Aries. It is time to let go and return to the present. And you also have the Justice card with that's karma. Okay, so Spirit is really calling on you to release some karmic ties from the past, and that could be in the form of relationship, people, or even identities here. Okay, this is what I have for you. You do have the victory card here coming up for you, Aries. If you would heed some of the advice the Spirit is guiding you with this reading, to kind of not blaze ahead here. They're not telling you to stop completely, but they are telling you to not like really just push ahead like you've always done in the past, and ignore certain things that could be coming into your intuition right now. It's things that Spirit has guided you to see certain things, and they're calling on you to really listen to that and trust that at this time, okay? Because they do have a new tangible gift for you here in the future, but only if your vessel is ready. Okay, so this is what I have for you, Aries. Please, thank you, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment and let me know how this resonated with you. And remember, you are loved. Bye for now.